Okay, so what we're working on here is I'm making it, what is it? It's almost 8 o'clock right now. Gwen's leaving at 9. I'm making her lunch because right now she's still doing a heavy sauna protocol. So it's like workout, easy run, and then she's chowing while she's in the sauna for like 15 or 20 minutes because we just didn't want to extend that window out too far of when she could be getting all the proper food back in. So I'm prepping lunch. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt in the morning, but the good news is now then later on I don't have to make lunch. So we got into this habit in Colorado and I've kind of kept it, and it's been working out pretty well. It just seems like Gwen always craves like super salty stuff when she's done working out, and this is one where I can just bomb a bunch of vegetables into, do some fried eggs. The rice, I feel like I've gotten really good at making that tasty for her, so that's what I'm gonna do. This you also saw, what video was it when she was coming up the hill eating that a bunch of people wanted the recipe for? It was like a workout, it was a workout at altitude or something like that. So this is what she was eating in the back of the car that you guys had asked for, so I'm gonna show you that for today's workout. First thing, I'm just gonna drop in half a diced onion. Onions are starting to cook and become translucent, so I've got 6 sliced mushrooms here. I'm gonna drop these in. So Gwen still loves mushrooms, so we're gonna go heavy on mushrooms. I've got this set up here. The rice has got 4 minutes left on it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take this out of the wok, because then what I'm gonna end up doing is coming back and frying the rice first and then dropping the veggies in. So the heat's killed off of this. I've got the pan right here waiting for the eggs later. But for right now, I'm gonna just take this and let that sit aside. I may decide to put some corn in there. That's one that I like doing, but add some sweetness, but Gwen's not the biggest fan. We'll let that sit. And then you can see right here, I've just got three eggs ready to go. So I'll quick, before they go in, I'll mix those up and then drop them in and fry a little omelet up. 8:30, the rice is done. So I'm just gonna kill that, open this. Now, I can't explain why you need to do this, but here's my little trick. This rice is cooked. We're gonna have, I probably put in a cup of uncooked rice, and we're gonna have a little bit more of that ready to go. So here's what I'm gonna set aside for Gwen. I'm gonna just let this sit out now and cool, give it 10 minutes, 15 minutes at room temp, and then I'm gonna toss it in the fridge, because I think what you want is if I was doing this properly, I would have cooked this in the morning and then put it in the fridge for a couple hours, because you want this rice to just crisp up a little bit naturally before we go and pan fry it. So anyway, I don't like to put it with all the steam directly in the fridge, so I'm just gonna room temp it for a minute, 10-15 minutes, fridge it, and then it's gonna go back in the wok, everything, and get ready to go.
Thank you.
Dairy free, vegan, and gluten free.
Yeah, because all
Are you looking for a solution for any of your dietary needs? Check out these raspberry chews. These are delicious. They're also nutritious, and they're Gwen's favorite. Scratch labs. Okay. This sat out. I'm just gonna go and heat this veg up quick. Gwen likes the rice and the veg separate, so I'm just gonna splash this in the pan. And then I'll end up dumping that back out. And I've got my to-go container here for Gwen. I've got my eggs right here. And then there's 2 things I'm gonna use for the rice. For the rice, I got, again, liquid aminos, rice vinegar, and just a splash of olive oil. So what I love about the rice vinegar is, imagine if you do like balsamic glazed Brussels sprouts and they kind of get like that sugary tackiness to it. Same thing happens with the rice vinegar when you sear that hot. So just adds a really nice texture and taste to the rice. So we can see here liquid's boiling. I'm just gonna go in. You can even touch that, feel that it's warm, but we'll let that heat up just a tiny bit more. And then let's just check a carrot. Still have a nice bite to them, so we're good there. Okay. Tiny bit of oil. And then this rice, you can feel it's really starting to like dry up, and we want that. So this sat out at room temp for an hour and a half. We'll just go and drop that in. We got that heat pretty high, and once you turn the rice, you can see that it's starting to fry up there. Talbot, look. That's all fried. So what I'm gonna do now, let that side sit just a little bit more. I'll drop liquid aminos in for taste, and then I'm gonna finish it super hot in rice vinegar to sear it. And then I'll go and put the rice in the container for lunch. All right, so now we're gonna go in. This is where Gwen and I really kind of differ, you'll see. I like the fried rice all together. Gwen with her marinaras and like all that stuff, she likes the rice on the side and then the sauce on one side, and then she can mix as she wants. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. So, got the rice there, and then let's just, we'll get a different spoon. Talbot.
Oh man.
It's hot.
Wow.
They're good, isn't it? You can just feel like the salt and the tang. Like imagine after a workout where you've just been sweating like crazy. That would hit the spot. Okay, so we got that set. Let's kick it over. Let's do this omelet. So, pan is preheated. Do a little bit of oil. And then I like to have that pretty hot. And I'm just gonna do, in these eggs, I'm gonna do a dollop of liquid aminos again. This is a big workout. Gwen's gonna need that salt replaced. The nice thing that I really, the bonus effect I think that exists when you have salty food is like Gwen's probably not the best at rehydrating, just like having to chug water. But this is a little sneaky attack that it just makes you so thirsty, you're gonna naturally be wanting to chug water the rest of the day. Okay, let's look at this. This is gonna go quick. So see how this is already taking shape? We're just gonna knock it loose around the sides, and then I'm just gonna steer it around. You need a hot cocoa? Give me just a minute, I'm making this omelet for mom, and then I'll make you a hot cocoa. And the key with this, again, because now this is gonna sit in a bag for an hour, hour and a half, we don't want to overcook the egg. So like, you can see how this is still gonna be runny. I'm just gonna knock the sides down on it. And then we're gonna go here, we're gonna go there, and knock this back to the middle, punch the heat off, and then that's it. I mean, you can still see that inside is pretty uncooked, but it's gonna continue to cook inside the container. So now we're just gonna go drop this in, across the top. This is a 3-egg omelet. There we go, dude. Beautiful. Lunch, let that sit for a minute like that. I wrap it up in a towel and then I put it in this bag with a fork and a napkin, and Gwen's got lunch ready to go post-run. Hopefully you can make that at home, follow along. Directions will be in the link below. DM me on Insta if you have any questions. And if anyone makes this, Gwen and Pat are gonna select one person, and you'll send a bunch of coupons, Pete and Jerry's coupons to you, okay? How about that? Is that what you were gonna say? Yeah. All right, thanks. Stanley, what would you like? You want crackers? Or do you want your apple?